Hey there guys and gals, this here is a Butcher Man back with some Farming Simulator 15. As you can see, I got the combine out. I moved some other stuff around, basically pulled the trailer over to here, took the combine header off of it, moved our Massey over there, got him ready to do some unloading. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with something. Since this is so small and the bushes have collisions and all that stuff, I don't want Courseplay trying to run around to, unload me and that sort of thing. I think what I'm going to try to do is, we might try doing one from right here, see how it works out. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record the course with him just simply driving over here. And essentially all this is going to do is he's not going to come and like get my he's not going to come and get my trailer or get my empty my combine. But what he will do is sit there and I can come over there without ever getting out of the combine and load into the trailer, and then he'll just take off, go down, and then come back. And basically I can sit there and combine the whole field without ever actually having to get out of the combine. This will work for this. We'll try to see if this works for right now. We're going to test it out. If it doesn't work, then I'll just get out of the combine each time and drive the Massey over there and unload. Let's see how it goes from there. Okay, so basically recorded the course just like that. Got the course. This is field 20. We'll call it F20. Grain transport. Okay, then in here, we're not going to be doing unload combine. We're going to do grain transport and load at start. Basically, then what he's going to do, he's just going to simply sit here. He's going to sit here, and then whenever his trailer gets full because I'm dumping into it, then he's going to take off. We're going to stop him for now. Save a little fuel in that guy. We'll start him up actually once we actually get him full one time, and then we'll just leave him running. Jump into our new haul in here. Raise our header. And over here, and we'll just get to work. Get to work, guys. I don't have a pickup wagon. Wish I did. How much are they? The cheapest one's 27. I think we might let it do straw swaths. That's kind of bugs me a little bit, but I think we'll let it do it just because. Pretty sure it should already be set to do. We'll just let it go ahead and do straw swaths. Now, off screen, I didn't end up spraying this field because when you start, this field isn't sprayed. Normally, the real big fields, I try not to do that because it's so difficult to make sure you're in the right place and all that stuff. But since this is a real small field, we just figured I'd just run the sprayer through it. And I don't know, I guess you could call it fertilizing it, you could call it spraying it for bugs. I don't have an airplane, so I can't go through and spray it for bugs. I basically just went through and sprayed it for whatever, and it helps increase our yield, so might as well. So how are you guys liking the series so far? I know I checked my stuff yesterday after I got back from my trip, and from what it looks like, I'm like super excited because from the way it looks, looks like 3 people. I have 3 views on both of the first 2 episodes, and it looks like the 3 people watched it, watched the videos all the way through. So I'm like super psyched at the moment about people, actually have people watching my videos. No likes or dislikes or comments yet, no comments we can talk about or whatnot. But and I'm pretty excited, That's a start. First thing I figured I'd have to do is just wait and hope some people could find my channel. Now I just gotta produce more content, which is what I'm doing now. I'm not really getting a lot of views on my Euro truck, but honestly, Euro truck, I find that really difficult to make videos of it because, you can't really regulate really how long the video is going to be. So I find it fairly difficult to make Euro truck videos. Those guys who go out there and make them every day, more power to them, but yeah, I find it difficult. Because, basically just pick whatever route you want, you cut it into 1, 2 part, 1, 2, 3 parts, whatever you want to do. I'll go ahead and dump this. I can't remember how much this trailer will hold. But yeah, you can cut it into several parts or whatever, but, so you can kind of manage it that way, but other than that, you're kind of subject to however long it takes you to actually do the drive, There's my combine rolling. Don't know why. Maybe it's some mod I have in. You guys know why my combine's rolling? I'd love to know. But yeah, I'm super excited. Gotten a few views, and they didn't hit dislike. They didn't leave any nasty comments. So, the videos can't be that terrible. It kind of looks like they actually watched them all the way through. So, if you are one of those 3, then you're hopefully you're watching this one again. And you're watching part 2, part 3. So, I really appreciate you guys coming over to my channel and watching my videos and the looks of it, watching it all the way through. Really enjoy that. Makes me feel good. We're gonna do some combining. I don't know how much other stuff we'll get to. Do the combine, and then if we have time, we're gonna try to probably haul some grain. Probably haul some of this wheat to the store, and sell it. So maybe we can buy us a pickup trailer. Pick up some of this here straw. And then we actually need a rake too, because last episode we went and mowed that little field, which we need to do some more mowing too, but we need to rake that field and then pick up the grass off of it. It was just to feed the sheep. If we could get a pickup trailer, we wouldn't actually necessarily need the rake, because we could just take a bit of time and go over there and run the pickup wagon around the fields a few times and pick up some grass to throw in there for our sheep to get their production up, since we do happen to have a few sheep to start out with. Let's see. I wonder if I should just go up and down this field now. It'd probably work better. That's what we'll do. Now I got 2 headlands out of the way. Just go up and down this field. How was you guys' Thanksgiving? Do anything? Did you eat any good food? I know I went to my wife's family up north. We spent the Thanksgiving day up there, and then Friday we went over to Missouri to visit some family over there, and that was pretty good. Got to see some people I hadn't seen in a year or two. They really enjoyed me coming over to visit. Went over there and had a nice steak dinner at a good restaurant, and went and sat down with my grandma and grandpa and talked to them for 4 or 5 hours. So they really liked that. Other than that, I don't think I even ate turkey. I think I had ham instead. Do a dump in here again. And we'll come back and start going up and down. It's actually got up to 66%. I have to hold my foot on the brake for some reason. It's making it roll on me. It would be. Got that inspector mod over there, so I know where the trailer is. Looks like it's going to take me a while to fill the trailer. I don't know. I might not even do the course play thing. I might just simply get in, just jump in the tractor and run it over there every time I need to do. So it won't be very often. I think on this thing it's real big. You're moving. I really hope the people that are watching these videos are enjoying them. Doing what I can to try to put a little bit of commentary in there and talk about some things. Do some farming at the same time. Like I said, Euro Truck's hard. I uploaded 2 Euro Truck videos over Thanksgiving, and then but it was all one trip or whatnot, and it's just super hard, especially to talk. I recorded both videos all at the same time, and I bet I recorded for probably close to 3 hours or something. It was a lot. So I'm trying to figure out what to talk about for 3 straight hours. I cut out some of it. I didn't cut out a lot. But trying to figure out what to talk about for 3 hours straight is just insane. I just kind of talk about random stuff or whatever. I wish I had a bunch of comments I could talk about. Just getting started, there's no comments to talk about. There's not a lot to talk about, I just gotta make some stuff up here and there. Now I did do some work on my truck last week. I have this issue with my truck. I have a 2005 F15, and it shudders. It shudders on when you're turning and taking off. And I kind of looked it up, and it said, well, it's your rear end. Your rear end clutches are acting up or whatnot. And so I'm just like, oh, okay, and then I found a thing that said, well, if you change the differential fluid, whatever, then it'll help you. Trailer. That if I change my differential fluid and I add, some anti-slip or whatever in there, then it'll help me out. And I did that, but it didn't really help out. But to be honest, it almost seems like it's something else. Because basically, the worst shudder the truck has is whenever I'm cruising down the interstate or whatever, down the highway, doing 55, 60 miles an hour or something like that, just in overdrive, basically. When the truck's in overdrive. And then you romp on the gas to pass somebody or just to speed up, and it downshifts. When it downshifts, the whole truck just shudders. The whole truck just shakes. You can feel this huge vibration in the truck. So I'm wondering if it ain't the transmission, because it kind of seems like the shudder's coming from the center of the truck. And then at the same time, there's no loss of power. There's not even any slippage that I can tell. I've been trying to focus on it, but as far as I can tell, there's really no slippage that I can find. So that's what I'm thinking. It might be the transmission, but at the same time, it might not be. Because I would think if it was the transmission messing up like that, there'd be a shudder going on. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to do some more research and read some more blogs and stuff and try to figure out what's going on with it so I can fix it. At the same time, too, I took it to the Ford dealership, had them look at it because the engine light's on, and I knew it had something to do with my exhaust system, whatever. But a while back, I'd taken it in there to get it fixed because it just completely messed up. I was coming home from work, and it just completely the engine light came on, started flashing. The whole truck almost just like completely shut down. Like the engine was like really struggling to go, and so I took it into them, and well, I took it into O'Reilly's, and I had them scan it, or I scanned it or whatever, and came back and said that cylinder 2 was misfiring. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to buy a new plug. So I bought a new plug, I bought a new coil, I replaced all that, and it was still messing up. So I took it back in and had it scanned again, and the cylinder 2 misfire thing was gone, but it was still registering as something was messed up. So I pretty much said, I'm just going to take it forward, I'm just going to have them fix it, they'll know what's wrong with it. And they come back and they call me and say, well, you got a stuck valve. And of course that's like, ugh, how much is that going to cost me, having a stuck valve. But I can't remember how much it cost me, but it was quite a bit. But I ended up having that fixed, and then it wasn't like but 3 or 4 days maybe after that whole thing was fixed that the engine light came back on. And it's been like a month or two since that happened, but I finally decided to take it in there because it's not been really acting up. It's just the engine light come on, and I went and had it scanned. I got some code. It said something about the exhaust system or something like that, but I took it in there and they scanned it. Went through the codes and whatever, and charged me like $100 to do that, like $80 or something like that. But they said I need a new catalytic converter. And they said, well, you need a new catalytic converter, and to change it will be $1,700. And I was like, oh my goodness. And it's like, wow, that's a lot of money. I got the money, but it needs to go to other stuff. It needs to go to the house. It needs to go to other things. And he's like, if we use Ford parts, it's $1,700. If we use Napa conversion parts, then it's $1,150. Well, that sounds better, but at the same time, it's still a lot of money. And all I could think of is, well, my wife's car was in there the day before that, and they come back and said, well, her repair is going to be $900. Because she needs new CV joint on the right side, she needs new ball bearings on the right side, she needs new sway bars on both sides, a new sway bar on both sides, or whatever it is. So it's like I'm kind of reeling right now from all this money that's trying to pull out from all over the place or whatever. Like I'm having so much trouble with vehicles kind of breaking down on me and stuff. Trying to do YouTube at the same time, and then it being the holidays, and I'm doing all right, but it's just kind of seems like it's one thing after another right now. So the wife's car's $900, my truck's $1,700 or $1,100, and then we just ordered new flooring, and the total's not even back on that yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be about $7,000. Because we're ordering flooring for bamboo flooring for pretty much the whole house. So it's like, man, it just feels like money's just coming out all over the place. And I'm trying my best not to stress out about it, but my budget is just kind of going to crap at the moment. So I've been stressing out a little bit, and then I got this cold. If you guys have been watching my other videos, then you should know I've got a cold. I have a cold that's been here for like 3 weeks or something, ever since before I even started uploading videos. And it taking stuff, and I've been doing this and doing that. This cold just will not go away. One of those undefeatable crap colds that just won't leave me alone. So I've been fighting with that for this whole time. So we'll just stick in there, guys. I don't think my voice has changed much. There is a little bit of hacking and coughing here. Sometimes I'll mute the mic and either blow my nose or I'll do my coughing like I need to. Got a straw pouring out. I'm trying to keep the straw as straight as I can so that I don't need to worry about putting the wagon. Having a rake out here. You just bring the wagon out here, get all up. Once we get a wagon, hopefully we'll get a wagon. I don't know if it'll be this episode or next episode. This episode's up to about 21 minutes now on my timer here. So pretty much this episode will probably just be the harvest, harvesting this field. Which, I don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody that watches these videos, they like to see the harvest. Harvest is the culmination of everything you've done. All this great stuff, all this hoopra, kind of build up and stuff. This is your reward here. The planting, the cultivating, the fertilizing, all that stuff. All of it just boils down to getting the harvest in, putting the combine through the field. To be honest, that's kind of one of my favorite parts, because combines are just amazing machinery. I have an uncle that farms and stuff, and I don't farm, but I live around farms and all that stuff. But I have an uncle that farms, and I had to call him one time and just say, hey, how does a combine work? He described it to me, but it's kind of like I still don't get it. Basically it brings the seed, right now it's wheat, it brings the wheat into the header, or the header cuts it and sends it up into the throat and up into the combine. And then basically the way it's sorted is there's a big spinning wheel in there with holes in it or whatever. And the wheel's spinning really fast, and it kind of sorts out like the grain. Sorts out the grain, right? And the holes are just big enough for the grain to go through. So it's spinning really fast, and it basically threshes it and rips the grain off of it. The grain goes through the hole, and then what's left keeps going through to the end of the tube and then out the back of the combine. I don't know. Maybe I need to look up some diagrams or whatever so I know how the combine works. But I get enthusiastic when I see a combine going through a field, and I'll stop on the side of the road and sit there and watch them. It's amazing. I still sit there and watch people cultivate fields and seed fields and stuff like that. But watching a combine go through and cut a field, suck all that stuff up in there, it's just crazy. I get super excited. But if you guys live near farms or whatever, and you see combines, just maybe send me some pictures or something. Put some pictures, however you do it on here. Put some pictures. Hey, I just seen this the other day. Just seen this. If I can figure it out, I take pictures with my phone, but my computer at the moment doesn't have an SD card reader. And the only way I can get pictures off my phone is to put them on a laptop, and then email them to myself. Then pull them up on my computer, or put them on a laptop, or put them on a disk, stick, or whatever, those sticks, or an information sticks, and then use it to put it on my computer. And I got a bunch of them SD card, not SD card slots, a bunch of I can't remember what they're called. The thing you plug most of your stuff in, like even the steering wheel here, and keyboard and whatnot. I got a bunch of those, even those the 2.0 plug-ins, whatever, 2.0 ports. I got 4 of those, I think. 2 on the back and 2 on the side, and then I got 3 or 4 of the other ones, the regular ones. Luckily, I got the stuff plugged in correctly, I guess, because I used to get these like messages like, "Well, this thing can perform better if you plug it into the better port." I guess it decided to stop sending me that sort of stuff. I don't have to worry much about that anymore. Well, if there's collisions on those trees in the middle of the field, running through them to find out, but it might be interesting to know there's a collision on those. I'm going to have to back up here. Turn that off. Probably have to take the trailer and dump it. Follow a straw path and then turn around. Do 1 trailer complete. Roll figure. What's going on here? I thought it was rolling. For some reason I'm having a bit of issue with yeah, see in the tractor. It's not that I'm rolling, it's the I think like gas. Apparently it's not one to stop in my gas, but I'll have to check that. My tractor's moving because gas pedal's got to be sticking or something, you know. Can't be cruise control, it's got to be acceleration. I just have to check that. I don't really know what's wrong with it. It's one of those things. It's probably not too late. Probably just a little sign bulbs on there or something. The gas pedal is not released. Having a little bit of trouble stopping too, because since it's basically not registering that I'm releasing the gas completely, not stopping. So, another one of those farming issues. Gas pedal stuck. Best I can figure this was going away. Have any of you guys ever played this farm, or are you playing this farm right now, or if you are, let me know. You know how it's going on your farm. Put that over. Put that back. We don't want to drive that way, do we? We want to drive this way. I'm trying to keep the straw swaths as straight as I can. Get through the tree. Drive the trailer around the tree. I think we'll get the selling grain in this episode though. Just like the harvest, it'll be more than 30 minutes for the combine. I'd say once we upgrade, we won't upgrade to anything much bigger than this. It'll probably be a little bit bigger than this. We'll probably upgrade to the small case. That way we get harvest done a little bit quicker. And maybe have time to do other things in the videos. Don't know. I know I missed getting that video out yesterday, which if I would have, it would have been this video. I'm recording this on Saturday, or no, on Sunday morning, and I'm going to upload it. It should go out at 10 o'clock if I can. It's pretty much what I'm going to try to do. I'm trying to get things out at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time or General Mountain or whatever it is, local time here. And at first I was going to put everything out at 2 p.m. on the weekdays and 10 to 10 a.m. on the weekends, just so that kids getting out of school here could get out and watch these videos. But most of my geographic things is people from overseas are the ones watching my videos. I don't know if that's the case, if that'll, the geographic thing changes, I'll probably change when my uploads happen, but for the time being, I've changed it to where the videos will go out at 10 a.m. So if you're overseas, whatever 10 a.m. Central Time here in the States, like Illinois, whatever time that is when the video will come out. So for you, it should be, late at night or whatever. Hopefully it's kind of, hopefully that's the time that meets most people's needs for when they want to sit around and watch videos. So if you live in Germany or if you live in UK or wherever, you're wanting to watch my videos. I'm trying to make sure that it's a time that everybody can watch my videos, and it's coming out at a decent time. Like 10 a.m. it's daytime here, so people can watch the videos. Kids in school are just gonna have to wait till after school. But people out of school, that's a pretty decent time unless you work. But it's one of those things you can't appease everybody. I'm trying to. I really am. It's one of those things that. But I'm gonna have a set schedule. I'm gonna have my videos come out at 10 o'clock. And that's gonna be the idea. Is that I put my videos out at 10 a.m. That'll be it. Catch them great. Jones, I'm sorry. If you really want to watch my videos, just hit the subscribe button and it'll let you know, hey, you uploaded at 10 o'clock this morning. If you like my content, you really want to see every time I upload a farming video or every time I upload a Euro truck video, then just subscribe and it'll let you know every time. I currently don't have any subscribers. I got a few viewers or whatever. Hopefully I can remedy that pretty soon. The part about not having any subscribers. If you're watching this and you're one of those people that watched the first 2 episodes and you're watching this 3rd one and you do like it, you hit that subscribe button. It'd definitely make my day. I would just be totally psyched. Hit the subscribe button, put your name in the comments saying, hey, I subscribed. Your name will be in the next video. It'd be amazing. You'd be famous or whatnot. I don't know. I'll be super excited, You'd be my first subscriber. And if I end up being some huge YouTube, guy, I can always remember, well, that guy was my first subscriber. Hey, whatever. If you do like it, you can hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Just, it's nothing major. I don't care if you hit the like or the dislike or, if you don't hit anything. But if you do hit it, that kind of lets me know doing a good job from doing a bad job. If you actually like it, whatnot. It's better for me because then I know how you do. But in real life, you just lower it down on something. Yeah. Back up. That looks better, right? Okay. Actually, I think we're going back to there. Hold that down. And then I'll park everything up here in just a second, But yeah, guys, this is going to be the video, and we got the whole field harvested and whatnot. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know. But thank you very much.